Hey folks, welcome back. I'm a Rough Pebble and I'm playing some more Stoneshard. Picking up where I left off in the prior episode, we had grabbed these two silver amethyst rings from the dungeon. And we've put them both on. This one has a curse. It gives us plus 15% drain, life drain, and increases our hunger resistance by, or reduces our hunger resistance by minus 33%. So we are just going to get hungrier. But I think this comes with some solid perks here. We can also come back over here. We should fix up you. We should fix up you. And we should fix up you. Okay. Cool. Anything else I can buy here? No. And not really interested in any of that. We can use this. 194, 293. Okay. 121. 31, 25, 31. Alright. I think you are more interested in 35, 35, 28, 35, yeah. No, nothing from you. Go over here next. We'll need to eat some food at some point before we head out. Let's sell this 192. Sell all of that. Disenchantment scroll. Anything more here for us? No, not really. Nothing that would benefit us too much. Oh, you know, though, getting a traveling cape here could be nice. Health restoration and more fortitude. And I do want to fix this up. Okay. Okay. That seems a little bit better. Yeah, so let's go ahead and grab that. The riding boots. No, the hide boots we have are better. Yeah, no, they're just better all around. Okay. And then the leather bracer is comparable. It's just a different style of armor. And we're good with this, I think. We'll go down to the... down here. And we'll chat with you. Pain inhaler. And then the antitoxin here. Increases our thirst and fatigue. Alright, fine. Since we have it, we'll use that. Okay, and, cool. Let's go to chat with our, with the chief in this village. We are currently going to find the brigand's den here. I think that's up next for us. Unless there's another mission here, and then we might take it. I'm here for my reward. No contracts. Okay. Mm-hmm. You want a drink, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Buy some pancakes. Buy a smoked ham. Some sausage. And a lentil soup. And we'll get some flatbread to go along with that. Alright, we're a heavy eater. We're gonna eat. Alright, toss this in here. Injury treatment. Oh, I think this is fine. We can drop this in here. And let's go ahead and use this on the traveling cape. It'll give us more energy. Fine. Eat. Gobble that up. We may want one more bandage, just in case. But I think we're ready to go. Let's go to the Brigand's Den. Here. I believe it's gonna take us more than the 1,000. Well, I don't know. It depends on how big this den is and what kind of a fight it is. If we have to chase them around, it may be a little bit more challenging. Oh. I see. Whoops. Need to go down here. Oh, let's go along the bridge. We don't need to swim through. We don't have to. And there are wolves and things in these forests, and dangerous beasts. We do have to be somewhat careful. Okay. Alright, let's keep moving. Got 800 turns left until our vigor is gone. And vigor is important because it does give us experience gain, a 5% increase, as well as a host of other benefits, like the fatigue resistance and change, energy restoration, all of that good stuff. That it definitely comes in handy when in the midst of a fight. Okay. moving. I mean, we can probably get there with like 500 vigor, which ought to be enough for a fight. And if I can clear out most of them, then, you know, that's good. That's good enough, I think. Let's keep moving this way. It'll be closer to like 300, actually. Maybe. Maybe like 450. Another 50 turns before we get through this. Hungry again. On a long journey like this, it makes sense. Let's go ahead and eat the lentil soup. All right. Oh. Okay. I can wait one more turn. I do parry next. War cry. Did I parry? Yes. Well, I just decapitated one of them. I'm going to parry yet again. Holy cow. Come on. Take them off. That's what happens when you mess with me. I'm going to back up so maybe that guy can recover some morale. There's one brigand remaining. Another bandage. Okay, good. Okay, a dog pelt. A bolt of cloth. Smudged note. What does this note say? Read it. You do what you want, but until Odar pays at least 1,000 crowns, I won't set a foot at the brewery. Did you see his guards? They will gut us in moments. Let Chrome and Odar fight it out themselves. It's not worth it. Mark my words. Oh, these poor guys. They got caught up a little in over their head here. This could be interesting. Okay. We could rest here. Drop, eat. $38, $43, $37. No. 112, okay. Return to the brewery for the reward. We'll deal with those guys, okay. Wonder what's over here. Lone farmstead, a modest dwelling that only recently became deserted. Yeah. I think it was probably the bandits that raided it and took up shelter there. Yeah, about 500, we're about 75% of the way there here to the next level. I think we slayed those brigands quite handily. It was 1 versus 5. Alright. Thirsty. What do you want? Good luck. Brigands are dead. You should be safe now. I'm happy to hear that, but it's way too soon to celebrate. Who knows what else Odar could be plotting. I won't be disbanding my mercenaries anytime soon, but at least I'll sleep better at night. You've earned your reward. Come back in a day or two. The cart will be ready by then. Also, I was meaning to thank you. You're a decent person. I don't know how I would manage without your help. If you ever find yourself in the neighborhood and in need of some beer, you're welcome to visit. I'll make sure to sell you my product at a discount. Choo. Okay. 72. Complete the second task. Bison pelts and accuse Odar of lies. Oh, don't you worry. We will be doing just that. Okay, so we know we can buy food here and drink. Reduces thirst. Maybe interest to some merchants. Okay. No sudden move. Yeah, don't worry, dude. Also, you should be the one who's fearful of me. Hour before me. I could lop your head off. You have no idea what I did to those bandits. And you don't want to know. One verse 5. That's all I gotta say. 1 verse 5. Now, they did have clubs and some war sites. Our weaponry is far superior. Let's go ahead and have a drink of water here. Alright, continue onwards. Is it starting to rain? Yeah. Getting a little drizzle here. Okay. Oh. Boys. Just because I'm a lady doesn't mean I'm not going to completely make you regret everything about your lives. Homemade sword. My goodness. I'm not even gonna bother picking those things up. Okay. Oh no. Use the splint on the leg. Alright. An apple. Eat it. Peasant pitchfork. I'm not interested. Does not spoil. Does not spoil. It will spoil in 3 days. Alright, we're gonna limp back home here. Whew, that was quite close. And we are in a bit of pain here. We're almost back. We're almost back. And I think we'll go accuse Odar of lying first. Or maybe we rest and do it refreshed. That probably makes more sense in case he decides to send guards after us. Okay. Let's go rest. Stumble into bed. Open this. Toss them. We'll hold on to the letter. Okay. That's rather useless now. We'll sell the rest of that in the morning. Sleep for 8 hours. And we're not hungry. Maybe should have slept a little longer, but that's okay. Yes, it's still raining. Where's the merchant that usually sits out there? Talk about the brewery. Well, you thought you could pull a fast one on me, huh? What are you talking about? It's a fair deal. You killed the brigands, and enough with your games. I've been to the brewery, and I know the truth. How about you enlighten me, then? I know that there were no brigands in the brewery, and that you rub elbows with actual thugs, using them to seize businesses for yourself. Stop stalling. You already know what I'm talking about. Who are you to judge me? You're just a mercenary, and you're to do what you're being paid for. In this case, you're being paid to make sure there's no one left alive in or around the brewery. I'm not obligated to tell you more than you need to know. Even without your cart, and once I'm there, I don't think the magistrate will be happy to learn about a village elder running his own gang. I'll do my part, however, you shouldn't have lied about the terms of your contract. But goes quiet. How much do you want for your silence? Leave Crom and his brewery alone. Is that so? Quite a noble gesture for a mercenary. Fine, you win. Tell Crom I'll back off. And trust me, I'll remember your role in all this. Now, get out of my sight. Inform Varen about the cart. Huh. Captured merchant. We'll deal with it. Yeah, let's head out that way. Think we can sell that at a higher price to the merchant. We'll sell those here. Where's that merchant, though? 24, 128, 105. Counter chance. Oh yeah, that's good. I think we want this. Sell this thing. Put that over, yeah. Go ahead and equip this. Wonderful. That is a huge upgrade. Fix all this. You're right about Ordar. He wanted to get rid of the brewer in the same way he did with Dwar. I was expected to carry out his plan. And what did you do? I may be a mercenary, but I have my principles. The brewery will still belong to Crumb, and Odar's slugs are dead in the dirt. Oh, praise be the host. That's at least one good person left in this world. I knew something was wrong with the brewery's shipment stopping when the brewery's shipments stopped coming to Osbrook, but I didn't realize that was Odar's doing. This be a lesson of that SOB. And yet I can't help but wonder whether it will solve anything. Sooner or later, he's bound to come up with another plan, and you might not be around to stop him. Should we report Odar to the magistrate? That's exactly what I threatened him with, and it seems to have an effect. It's no use. Have you ever been to Bryn? Do you think any of those bigwigs would care? Odar isn't afraid of your silly threats or some puffed-up official sending soldiers to apprehend him. What truly terrifies him is the prospect of sharing his ill-gotten gains with someone else. It's basic common sense. The brewery thing brings good money, and the army can use cheap beer. What if we tell everyone in Osbrook about Odar's shady? Forget about it. Do you think anyone here understands what's going on? Brooke and everyone else would be overjoyed to get their hands on the brewery. It would make beer cheaper than water. So what if an innocent man needs to be slaughtered for this to happen? That's how you see it. Okay. Can't we just choose a different... How should I put it? Odar may be a swine, but don't underestimate his craftiness. Everyone already knows that Dwar's blood is on his hands, yet no one speaks out. Do you know why? That's because at least some of the mill money is being spent on the village itself. Do you see how many guards we have? No way in hell Osbrook would be able to feed so many mouths without profit from selling flour. Dwar was kind, honest fellow, can't argue with that, but he was also stingy. If he were an elder, I doubt he would be this willing to spread his wealth. When Dwar died, there was barely any grief for him, and he was soon forgotten altogether. Complacency comes again on a full belly. I still think it was a disgrace, but everyone else has a different opinion. Whenever I ask people why they put up with it, they all say the same thing. That's simply how the world works right now. It's kill or be killed, so what am I supposed to do? They're entitled to their opinion, and no matter how much I despise it. It's time for me to get going. Right, enough chit-chat at least. Can rest assured that it's not just me who still has some decency left around here. It's a shame about your reputation with the rest of the village, though. Odar made certain to tarnish it, but hey, who cares what others think, right? Come visit me again sometime. It's nothing else. If nothing else, I have a high opinion of you. Yeah. Yeah, we did do that. Alright. Take all that. Let's get going. We'll try to get our reputation back up. Alright. Heading back to Danbane to do another clear of this place. We've got everything we need to do this. It should be pretty easy and straightforward. We have grown quite strong in our travels, as we've worked to... I'd be wise to dry myself. Well, indeed, my friend. There's not much I can do about that now, though. We're just gonna remain wet for a little bit. Alright. Drink. Eat the pancakes. Alright, let's go down. Alright. Rescue the merchant and kill the brigand leader. There we go. Take the pot. Yell. Do the same move back. Oh, how dare you. We'll teach you for your insolence. Grab that. For the mages. An onion. I wish we could cook. You've started to bleed, goon. Better watch out. This enchantment scroll. Two-handed mace. And gain some experience. Iron ingot. Very good. Another unidentified potion. Don't care much for the straw, but this we could sell. This we could sell. These are essentially worthless. Worth more than this, though. Okay. Cut you. Okay. I believe that this club should be worth more, yeah. And then this bow should be worth more than that. Pretty much, too. Okay, that's the way down. But I'd rather not go down yet. Piece of steel. And an antidote. Where are we at? Oh, we're so close to another level. We'll just drop it here for now, I suppose, and just do this. There's a goat cheese here. Let's go explore here a little bit more. one. Alright, do this. And then slice you. Alright, got him. Slice you. Come on. We've gained some more experience here. Lose hitting the arm, yeah. Starting to bleed on the arm. 35 experience. Ooh. Come on. Oh, you died because of the trap there. That's unfortunate. Lost out on. Ouch. I'm charging you, buddy. You better start running. Yes. One last enemy. Eat the carrots. Pick this. Mmm. Very good. Aha. Aha! The folio. Grab the folio. Ah, only level 14 perception. We need one more here. And what to go for here? Two-handed swords. Revanche. Passive requires a two-handed. Two-handed swords counters replenish 5% max energy and grant 15% skill energy cost for 2 turns. Grants 5% crit chance, 5% counter chance, and 5% damage taken for each adjacent enemy if there's more than one. Recklessness. I mean, I think we'll want that. Though, some of this, Pathfinder, also allows examine surroundings to hear every creature. Grants 1 vision, increases the passive chance of hearing nearby creatures. Hearing a creature permanently applies it with 10% damage taken and 5%. The effect doesn't stack. Hearing a creature permanently applies. Wow, that's pretty cool. Make a halt. First aid. Adaptability. Grants 10% fatigue resistance. Reduces the duration of poison by 50. Reduces the effect of damaged body parts. I see. And then armored combat. Self-repair. Okay. Allows to dismantle pieces of armor into fragments, which can be used to repair other armor, and also occasionally receive them as loot when killing enemies. Reduces the durability threshold of repair kits from 80% to 60 each equipped piece of armor of durability. Of 80% grants 5% bleed resistance and is... okay, wow. Hard target. For each shot taken at the character grants 5% dodge chance for 5 turns and applies the attacker. Okay. Okay. Yes, this one is great. Defensive tactic. Activates 5 stacks of defensive tactic for 8 turns. Basic strikes, shots, and using attack skills reduce the number of stacks. Killing enemies prolongs the effect's duration by 2 turns. While defensive tactic is active, using offensive tactic doesn't take a turn. Offensive tactic. damage counters. Five stacks. Holy cow. Now, so this could be pretty cool. I don't know if we need any of this right now. Basic skills, we're good on all of this. We've got all the things that we need. We're not dual yielding. Pathfinder sounds interesting. Athletic could be good on some of these. Grants 20% fortitude. Yeah, we just haven't even. Or we could do like a bit of sorcery. We have not learned anything but electromancy. So that could be kind of crazy. But I do think that we, right now, benefit the most from maybe the defensive tactics here. I mean, like, doing defensive tactics and then going for, this one seems awesome. Recklessness and just diving in with defensive tactic turned on. That sounds great. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes. Very good. And with that, I'm going to end this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit subscribe and like and all that great stuff. And we'll pick up in the next one. Let's go ahead and grab this pilgrim staff here. I think we should probably return back to, the base. Or back to, the inn and rest. Oh, and another iron ingot. Very good. So, we'll see each other in the next episode. Take care. Bye.